Hello and welcome, everyone. If you don't know me, my name is Janine, and I have started a program called Thrive in Health and not Survive in Health because I believe that surviving is not an option in health, but thriving is an absolute must for us to be all that we need to be and for those around us and to serve God to the best ability that we should. So let's thrive in health and not survive in health. I've been looking at a word the last couple of weeks, and that word is called choices. And I started thinking, what does choices have to do with our health? How does choices play a role in thriving in health and not surviving in health? And so I started really giving that some thought on, what does the word choice means? Well, choice means to make a decision. It means something that you choose. So basically, you have options. You have different options that you can choose from, and then you make a choice. You choose one of those, and that's the decision that you're going to make. And as it pertains to health, we need to make sure that we're making good choices. The holidays are right around the corner, and with that being said, I just wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit about making healthy choices, thriving choices, choices that's going to help build up your body versus tear down your body. There's an old saying that if you want to live, then you eat foods that are whole and that are alive. If you don't want to live, then you eat those dead, devitamized, demineralized foods, and that's what you get. And so then you have a sick body, you have a tired body, you have a body that's not functioning and thriving the way it should be, the way it was built to be. And that's not what we want to do. I've had a lot of comments and been back and forth with some of you that are doing our 12-week program. We just ended that. So I want to give you a hand clap for that, for those of you that have, set your goals over that 12 weeks and really, really pursuing and pressing towards those goals, that have accomplished something. I also want to thank the ones that have joined in on the 6-week program. It was just a few, but a few is okay. And I just want to thank you for participating and also for just staying, I'd say grinding your way to being healthy and strong and thriving, because it is a grind. It takes perseverance. It takes dedication. It takes just, every day making those choices that help build up the body and not tearing down the body. So, choices. Think of that word choice. And when you think of choice, think of foods. Think of your health. Think of things that you can do to make a choice to take care of your health. For example, you can choose to exercise or you can choose not to exercise. You could choose to go on a walk or you can choose to watch TV. You could choose to eat an apple or you could choose to eat a candy bar. You could choose to drink some more water or you could choose to drink caffeine. You could choose to put a little bit less on your plate, or you could choose to put more on your plate. You could choose to eat one time versus going back for seconds. You could choose a vegetable versus a piece of pie. So there's many, many, many choices in your health that you can choose to make good decisions that will give you a thriving outcome. When it comes to rest, you can choose not to get enough rest during the week, during the night, or you can choose to go to bed at a decent hour. To say, no, I can't, I'm not going to stay up this late. I am going to go to bed so I can get my rest, because we know how important rest is during the night. So there's all types of choices that you can choose and make for your health. And I want to choose those choices that's going to build up my body, help me to thrive, and not the choices that's going to pull down my body and make me tired and sick and not being able to get around very good. So everyone, as you look at your life, as you look at the lifestyle, as you look at where you're going and what you're trying to do in your health, I hope that you're on board with us in thriving and not surviving. And so that comes with making healthy choices. We have options, many, many options out there, and many decisions that we have to make. And as we're getting ready to end this year soon and go into a whole new season, a whole new year with great things ahead of us, we just don't want to walk in that year like a little turtle, going slow, and just surviving. But we want to go full force and we want to thrive as God has made us to be able to thrive, to be able to be the best that we can in everything that we do. And so when I think about choices, I just wanted to share that with you. When you sit down to get ready to eat a meal, when you get up in the morning and you have to make a decision and a choice on if you're going to exercise, I encourage you to choose to do things that's going to make you thrive and build up your body. You know, we can choose to detox our bodies and to get some of the bad stuff out just by drinking water. Drinking a little bit of lemon juice would help do that. We can choose to stretch and even massage ourselves or get a massage if we need to get the circulation going in certain body parts and areas of our body that's not getting that full range of the blood flow going through. We can choose, or we can choose not to. We can choose to just sit around and be sedentary and not do anything. But I don't want to be like that. Do you? I don't want to just survive. Do you? I want to thrive in my health. And doing that, I know I have to make choices. I have to make major lifestyle choices. And sometimes those choices are very, very difficult. Sometimes they go against everyone that's in your home. It could be, you could be living with someone, you could be married, you could have kids, and they're going in a totally different direction. But we have to choose, as the scripture says, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And so me and my house, we will choose to do the right things, to do the things that's going to help thrive and not survive. So as you go forth in this day, as you go forth in the next day, as you go forth as the new year is coming approaching, start writing things down. Start putting down the choices that you need to make that you haven't been making. You know, be accountable if you need to someone and say, hey, I haven't been making very good choices and I know that, but it's time. I want to thrive. I just don't want to survive. So I encourage you and I ask you to get on board with me as I am on board thriving myself. Yeah, I've run over hurdles, stumbling blocks, all types of things in the way. We all get discouraged. We all have those days where you just really don't want to do it. But you have to choose, even though the opponents are against you, even though it doesn't seem right, you have to choose. Because if you don't choose to thrive, then you will choose to survive, or you will choose to die in health and not have good health and have many, many major problems. So if you're already there in that stage of dying in your health and not really surviving at all, then it's time to get on the bandwagon, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get up, start making those choices, because the choices are right in your hand. You have choices all day. They're right here for you. So grab the choices that's going to help you thrive and not just survive. And as I encourage you, guess what? I'm encouraging myself because I need help too. We all need help. I'm not numb to this. And that is why I'm able to bring this to you and share with you, because as I am thriving and coming out of dying mode, surviving mode, I'm thriving, I'm moving on to that next level. It's taking perseverance, it's taking discipline, it's taking endurance, it's taking motivation, everything. I have to dig deep, 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 deep in my soul, and my spirit and my mind and my body has to all come together. Everything has to be working collectively, and I have to choose to make sure that I'm doing things that I am thriving and not surviving. We all make mistakes. We're all going to fall short. We're all going to choose. And I know with the holidays coming up, we're going to choose some things that we know. And you're going to think, hear my little voice in your ear and say, dang, Janine said that. Yes, but keep moving. Keep moving. Thrive on the next time. Thrive, thrive, thrive. I have to be realistic. I know we're not just going to, during the holidays, do everything perfect. I know it. Some of us are going to fall short. Some of us are going to move forward. Some of us are going to be in the middle. But whatever you do, think in your mind that you are going to make the choices that's going to help build you up versus tear you down. You want to live, so you're going to eat those live foods, those whole foods. You're going to put more of those in your body. and you want to thrive and not survive. So I encourage you, I ask you to share with anybody who you know who is struggling, because we're all in this together. That's what I said on the first program that I did, is that we're not by ourselves. We're all together. We're trying to thrive. If you're listening for some reason, you're listening because you want to thrive and you don't want to survive, or you don't want to die in your health. You don't want to be sick anymore. I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of all these aches and pains in my body. I'm tired of not being able to get up and be, vibrant and motive and have energy. I'm tired of that. So you're at a level where you want to thrive, and that's why you're listening. So we're all doing this together. And that's why I'm saying it, because I'm trying to thrive too. And it motivates me and it helps me to be able to encourage others. So once again, think about the choices that you're making. Make those choices that help build you up and not pull you down, because we want to thrive and not survive, because surviving is not an option for us, but thriving is an absolute must. God bless.